Oh. It's making me do my video this direction, and it changed the light. There we go. That's better. I don't know why it's making me do my video up and down, but it is. Hi guys, good morning. Always doing all the technical stuff before I get started. Good morning. I'm working on a little quick project before I head out the door to paint, and I thought that I would share it with you guys because I think it's kind of I think it's good. When I am at Christmas time and you're at Hobby Lobby and you see those great big awesome rolls of wrapping paper, look for paper like this. Paper that might be black and white or might be like white and gray stripes, or paper that you could use like all times of the year, okay? And I buy that for my wrapping paper. Sometimes, like, you know, different years I do different things, but last year, I can't remember what I did last year, but I still had some of this left. And I have a wedding that I'm going to, and so I wanted to wrap this gift. And so I thought I would show you guys. So that's one tip. When you're buying your Christmas wrapping paper, look and see if there's anything that you can mix in, because this looks great with like reds and greens and, you know, or purples, whatever color your tree is, hot pink, whatever you got going on, silvers. It's just really a great sort of look. So look and see if they have any black and whites. Of course, you know this check's so popular anyway. But the other thing that they have, and I've used this one way down, but they have these big rolls. They're like, let me see. They're like that big. They're big of netting, like this, like the real little squares of netting, like wedding netting. And they have it in all. They have red, green, black, hot pink. They have like a Christmas green and a neon green. But anyway, I buy rolls of this, like maybe 3 rolls for the season. And of course, I've wrapped that on. So I had a short piece. Anyway, I use this for my for the bows. So let me show you. I wanted to do this, but I feel like when I do anything that's kind of good, but it's just an inexpensive way to fluff a box, and it's easy to have. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Julie, and good morning, Shelly. Thanks for saying hi. Let me put you down. So usually my phone is on landscape, so you guys go, you know, this way, and for some reason this morning it wanted you vertical, so you're kind of going to get cut off a little bit, but I think you can still see. So I don't know if I'm going to mix the white and black. I was going to figure all of this out without you, and then I thought, nope, I'm just going to do it with you. So obviously I've saved. And then the thing too, I wrap my Christmas gifts. Everything gets this tool. Yeah, that's kind of wrinkly, but then you can reuse it too. Like when people take their stuff off the packages, it's so pretty, you hate to throw it away. So I recycle this stuff, and it's cheap and it's pretty. So let me see if I want to mix. Let me get this out of here because it's that cut piece. I'm just going to drop this to the floor and let it go where it wants to go. So yeah, I think I might just mix it. See, I think I might mix it. So I need to turn it upside down. So this is the bottom. And my box is kind of wonky. It gets fat on one end because of what I had to stuff in here. So, okay. So I want plenty. You can't ever waste it. All right, and then I'm going to flop it over and flip it back over. And of course you want it tight, as tight as you can. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it back over. I can't tell you what it is, just in case the little bride is watching. I can't tell you. Okay, now usually I cut this at this point, so let's just, I am a mess because we're going painting again, and today is sanding day. So I've much dreaded sealing day, which was Monday. Trim day is very boring. That was yesterday. You just feel like, oh, were we ever going to get done? Because there was trim to the moon, like trim everywhere. And then she called last night and said, I think my husband's going to add some crown molding and stuff. I'm like, oh, great, more trim. No, I'm just kidding. Sort of. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. It will look great. I wish I had crown molding, but yeah, it's like, more caulking, more painting, more nail hole filling. But that's what the job is, so it's all good. If we didn't have that kind of thing, we wouldn't have any work. So then today we plan on having sanding day, which means all of the mud work and all of the, prep work that we've done to get the walls ready, we now have to sand. And they had chair rail up and beadboard around the whole place, lots of it. So, it's gonna be a lot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just tying a regular bow. I'm gonna make it kind of big. So hopefully you guys can see that. I'm seeing words coming up. Okay, and then I'm gonna just tie another bow stacked right on top. And I'm gonna keep doing that until I run out here. So I've got one more bow. Okay, so let me just show you how easy this part was. So then I'm gonna cut this. I'm just giving you guys an idea because I love this idea. When I discovered this years ago, I went crazy with it. And I know I've shown you guys, but I have a lot of new people, so you guys wouldn't have seen it. So then you take your time to open it all up. Okay. But I'm telling you, at Christmas time, that's the only time they have those great big rolls of this stuff, and it's the best time to get it. So, and they always have it like, well, usually it's on an end cap, like on the end of the, you have aisles, it's on the end of an aisle, but they might mix it into, I don't know, I just always catches my eye there on the end. And if you wait till it's 50%, I think it's like $10 a roll, and it goes forever. So, I mean, you don't feel bad about being wasteful, expensive ribbon, it's like, I don't want to, use too much. With this stuff, you just go all day. And it's great. So see how pretty that bow is? And that's all I did. And it's so, so, so pretty. So now what I think I'm gonna do though, is I want it even more. So let me see, how am I gonna do that? So this little couple is extra special. They're like family. So we gotta jazz this up even more if we can. I'll see what I can do here. So I'm gonna try a double one of these. Let me see. I know when you can do this same thing and just keep tying instead of worrying about the loops and the pinching and all that stuff. You guys can do this with this stuff because it's so thin, it doesn't pile up. Like when you tie a bunch of bows with a thick ribbon, it gets too high, so you can't do it that way. You have to keep twisting and pipe cleanering and all that stuff. So let's see here. I just took another long piece of the mixed bow and I wrapped it through there. Now I'm gonna tie it down. I put it underneath. Now I'm gonna tie it down. You guys might have to rewatch that little thing, but you just do it however it works for you. I'm gonna tighten this down, keeping that fluffed out, and I'm just gonna do some more. And in my mind, I kind of pictured like a big white one on top with something in the middle. I don't even know what. Something wedding-ish. I don't know. We'll come up with something. I think what I'll do, I have some sixpence from our wedding decorating. It's like these little mesh bags with a little coin, and it's got a little poem about the luck of the sixpence being in your shoe. I'll probably tie that to it. I need to make a note to get one out of storage. But they're kind of nice. It was something we would give our brides that we work with. So, okay. So I'm just gonna continue to tie like 100 shoes here this morning. It's like I'm running a daycare. And I'm tying everybody's shoes for them before we leave the house. That's what I'm doing. Trying to get this one tight. It won't go tight. Okay, come on. Oh, it's because I was pulling the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I was pulling the wrong one. There we go. All right, let me just do one. Yeah, let's do one more. Whoops. Don't want it bigger than the rest. If anything, we're getting smaller because we're going up. Okay. Looks like I might be able to get one more. Nope, I can't. Okay, so let me cut the tails off of that. Gosh. Okay, and then we're just gonna open these up. I may not need that big white one on top. Just in my mind, that's kind of how I had it pictured. But I know the sixpence bags are white, so Yeah, I don't know. I may not need the big white one. But anyway, I just wanted to get this thing wrapped up. You know, my daughter's coming to town. I've told you guys all that. I had several of you ask for some pages. I've gotten back to everybody except one of you. I saw your message come through this morning. I didn't know how much you wanted to spend. So I just finished another one this morning. What was her name? It was Debbie, I think. I gotta message her that she's ready to go. Yeah, so I've been getting all kinds of things done this morning. So there we go. Oh yeah, even better. So let me cut these tails down. They're just a little bit wild. This one's just a little bit too much. So look now. So I've got I doubled up on that bow, and look see how pretty? And it was just tulle. So even if you did the wrapping, like I've got this pulled really tight because it's a shower and I want to see if she can not, you know, we want her to have a baby, so we want her to not be able to get it off. So I've made it really, really tight. The other thing is, if you have like this right here is a little bit bigger than the rest. So in order to fix that, all I have to do is cut off the loops and make them be tails instead of loops. So I don't know, I hope this helps you guys, but yeah, see that, then you can't tell the difference. And now it's not big and sticking out, it's just a loop. So yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the 6 pence and tie it down in there and just have the little bag hang. It's just a little mesh bag with a coin in it and a little poem. Oops, that's sticking up a little bit too much. So then you just kind of give it a haircut. You can cut all of the loops if you want and just make like a puff ball. But yeah, I just think that's just it's just easy and very pretty. And I spent a little bit extra time on this one just because it was kind of special. So anyway, I just thought I would let you guys know that when you're thinking Christmas, think year round when you're looking at that paper, because the tubes are so big and you can get some really pretty paper that works like at the last minute. You're invited to a birthday party or even a baby shower. You can put some hot pink on it, and, you know, or baby blue or something if you get the right sort of look. So be thinking like that, and then you use the white mesh for either one of those two things, or add some hot pink mesh with that would be beautiful. So anyway, I thought I would just share that little idea with you guys. I've been watching animals out there this morning, and I tried to sneak out so that I could get the black squirrel closer, and he ran twice on me, so I decided to do this instead. So thank you. You learned something new. Well, that's what I was thinking. I know I've done this for people that have been following me for a while, Linda, but I thought maybe someone that hadn't been might like this little trick. Let me see. Just woke up, jumped on late. Aw, Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. There's Jenny from Australia again. Okay, so you must be going to bed because I just got up. So I'm just wondering if that's how it works because you were on last night. But hi, thanks for saying hi and telling me where you're from. That's so awesome. Good morning or good night, whichever it may be. Hi, Linda. Okay, you guys. Good morning from Sarasota, Florida. There's Katie. Good morning, you guys. You love it, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's just a fun, easy way to dress up a package, and you don't have to run out and be like, oh, I've got to go to a baby shower, so I got to go get baby paper. You know, you just have a roll or two of paper that's year-round. I mean, you can Christmas that up like crazy. Using the red tool or whatever color tool, and you put it under your tree with the matching ornaments, and it's amazing. So I just thought I'd give you that tip, and you can get those big rolls anywhere, but that's what I do is, you know, you could make this rustic, you could give this to a man with flannel ribbon on it. You could give it, I mean, you could just use it for anything. So, and it's not necessarily this buffalo check, you know, it's so popular, but I don't necessarily mean this. Just look at all of the different black and whites. I usually go black and white, but I do have some gray and white stripe down there, which is really nice too. So, but I think those giant rolls of this tulle netting ribbon, whatever you call it, be watching for that. These are really small now because I've used them like crazy, but it's like twice the size of this. You can get this at Hobby Lobby now over in the sewing section, but it's a lot more expensive and you don't get near what you get at Christmas time. So if you remember, I know they're starting to put it out, but they don't usually put this out super early. But you could watch, you know, everyone's Hobby Lobbies are different. And I would love to do a video from our Hobby Lobby and walk around and show you guys all the things, but they won't let me. My local Hobby Lobby says no. And our area manager manages like our whole southeastern part of our state, clear into like Kentucky. I'm in Ohio. So I argued, I showed them, I didn't argue, but I kind of debated my situation. And I know a couple of the workers that work there at the cash register, they follow me, and they were like, I don't understand either. We did the Jesus Calling book, and they were like, you sold us out. People were coming in and buying it, you know. And then I know my flowers in my dining room, I went in to get a couple more and they were gone. So it really does help, I think, when people that you guys get to know me and you know my taste. And so if I go in and show you something, me or any of the other influencers, but yeah, a lot of Hobby Lobby, oh, no Hobby Lobby in Australia. Oh, that's a bummer. Do you even know what that is? It's like a big craft store, Jenny. And it's like a decor store. And they have great sales. Every other week, they have different things on sale, like their candles, their fabric, their home decor, their glassware might be on 50% off 1 week. Then the next week it's like lamps and greenery and, you know, holiday, whatever is 50% off. So you go in every other week, we all know, and then they give you a coupon that you can, if you have their app on your phone, you get a coupon. So that's kind of what it's all about. But I wish they would let me go live in there, because as I walk through, I'm like, oh, people would love this, they would love this, they would love this. Now in my home, Hobby Lobby has a lot of reproduction things, and I kind of like the real antique things. I mix a lot. You guys hear me talk about Hobby Lobby all the time. So my husband's like, you're always talking about Hobby Lobby. We don't have a Michael's. We have a very small Joann's, which is very nice, but it's in our mall. So I don't know why. That's just, I don't know. I just don't think to go to the mall unless I need a gift. So anyway, I don't know. I just go to Hobby Lobby because they just have everything. So, and it's not, I don't mean it as a plug for Hobby Lobby. You can find this tool anywhere, this meshy, it's just like wetting tool in rows. So Jenny, if you even, I'm sure you can find this stuff. It's just wetting see there, you can see the little squares. It's that. And, I'll tell you what, if you can't get any and you want some, I can ship you some. I'm happy to give it a try. We can try it. It's cheap, so we can try if you're interested. So, yes, you do need a Hobby Lobby there. You have to get on the bandwagon and promote. I know it's a very nice company. It must be American based. I don't know that for sure, but I know that they close on Sundays, which I think is very respectful. They really stand for their principles. I don't know, I like their values. When you're in there, they play a lot of Christian music, and it's very Christian based with, you can find like beautiful crosses in all kinds, like from bookmarkers to big crosses to hang on your wall. Like, it's just a really cool place, big. Maybe I'll approach them again. Maybe there's a new manager. Maybe they get it. I don't know. But we have fine tool, but not in rolls. You have to cut it all by hand. Oh yeah, well, that might be a pain. But you know, I don't know how wide the sheets are, but you might just be able to use that wider and try fluffing it out or try cutting it in half. I don't know how wide it is, but play with it, because it's really an inexpensive way to really pop a package. So I'm talking way too long about a gift here. But you know, I could talk about anything all day long. Give me a topic and we'll talk about it. Use brown mailing paper. Yes, exactly. Patricia, that's beautiful. I know one year, my daughter, Summer, that's coming is 30. Well, she's going to be 31. She might be 31. I don't know. Isn't that awful? I don't know how old my kids are. I don't know how old I am, so I can't keep track of them too. But when she was 1 year old, her first Christmas, I hand painted every gift for every person under my tree on brown wrapping paper, on brown mailing paper. It's probably why I don't do a lot of, burnt me out. I had a lot of time on my hand, and I had a sleeping baby in my lap, and I just needed to do things that would let me sit still. So I loved doing that. Thank you. Thank you, Maribel. That's so sweet. Sprinkle from Rogers, Kentucky. Well, thank you. Okay, you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. See something else. Give it a go. So it's pretty. I know, Robin. I even showed them. Jennifer Allwood and who was it in the day? The little blonde, happy, certified celebrator. Dang, why can't I think of her name? I love her. Anyway, the certified celebrator, they were going live in Hobby Lobby all the time, and Jennifer went live so much that Hobby Lobby invited her to the corporate offices and had her and a few other designers that were really big influencers do like a, you know, like a Christmas decoration competition-y sort of thing, not competition, but like just to work at their main office for their pictures and stuff. I can't remember now what all it was, but like they really like influencers, but for some reason my local one is like, no. So, of course. So I might have to move just because of that. So yes, I need to fight again for it, but whatever. I just buy it and bring it home and show you what I buy. But there's a lot more things there that if you're not into antiques, but you want that look, you can get just like the thing I showed you last night up over my kitchen cabinet with, well, let me show you just in case someone's on here that doesn't know, but like my new architectural piece that I grabbed. They have corbels, if you guys know what those are. See, I don't have a corbel. Well, I have one around the corner, but Angie just pulled in for work, so well, look at that. I'll show you all that stuff. Follow me, you guys. Follow me because I'm always all over the place. You never know what I'm going to talk about. So it's a good, follow me, and maybe you don't have to watch me live, but you can catch me on a replay so you can fast forward through all my blabbering. Or you could, like I watch when I'm driving, I listen, or when I don't watch, but I listen. And I listen when I'm getting my makeup on in the mornings, or when I'm trying to go to bed, what, you know, trying to rest. Contract corporate, y'all go right over their head. You never saw that at Hobby Lobby? You want one? Okay, Tammy, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh shoot, I locked the door. Well, hang on a minute. Angie can't get in. I guess I had it locked. I didn't even know. I'm chicken at night. I'll be just a second. You want one. So that is actually a real antique. So that's what I was kind of talking about. I like real chippy old things, but a lot of people were kind of creeped out by that or whatever. So you can see the things that I have and then go there and get new. So that's how it works. But I like our dough bowls are wooden, and you know, you can get the resin ones there. They're not as heavy, but they're not handmade either. So it's just, you know, it's a give and take. But yeah, so I'm going to go. I'm sorry you guys have to look at me, but yeah. Your piece over the window. Oh, that, my curtain, you mean? My curtain, Tammy? Let's see. Well, I don't know. I got to get to work, but let me see if I can flip you around here. Oh, I got dishes in the sink again. Let me see what you guys can see here. Oh, and the light's really bad, but I'll show you real quick. So that's my valance over the window, and then I hung this is all old keys and locks and, you know, number tags and miner's tags and pins, and just, I can't see what you guys can see, but that's my valance. I did that on a video. You guys might have to go back and watch my videos. I do have a YouTube channel. It makes it really easy to watch my videos. If you go to Tammy Loves Vintage on YouTube, there's all kinds of videos, and you can search which ones you want to look for, but they're really, I think it's a really nice way to see them all. I know when Facebook has them together, but I don't know. I like YouTube for chasing videos. So anyway, you guys, I gotta go to work. It's sanding day. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we're not very excited. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Sorry to run off on you like that, but I wanted to show you a little tip about wrapping packages. Hope you guys have a great day. I enjoyed seeing you. Oh, you did see the curtain video? Thank you. Good. Yeah, that was a fun one. I know you guys pretty much wiped me out on my back stock of old things. So anyway, I'm going to go. But yeah, have a great day. And you're probably not going to see me tonight because I look bad now. I'm going to look a lot worse by the end of the day. So have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.